Welcome back, guys, to yet another The War Within video. Today we are going to be talking about seeds in herbalism. This is an additional video because I feel like this kind of deserves its own video, not only for the location but also for the entire system, requiring a little bit of an explanation. Before we get into it, make sure that you drop a like on the video, subscribe to the channel with all the notifications on so you don't miss any future The War Within videos. But if you guys are currently holders of Herbalism in the War Within, obviously this is on the beta for me, but if you guys are already playing, the location for this particular style is pretty solidified. Every single type of seed that you can find, which you'll get better versions and different versions with specialization points that we'll talk more about in a second, but these will say rich soil can be found at Beledar's bounty in Hello Fall. Now, Beledar's bounty is going to be, obviously, as it says, in Hello Fall, and the location is right here. And you can see the coordinates at the top of the screen. So that's pretty simple for that, but you can also just look where it is. But it's about 4865. And all of these plantations, like small plant areas with whatever carrots or whatever are here, these will have the rich soil. This is the only place in the War Within where you'll be able to find rich soil. It's not like it was in Dragonflight where we'll have all kinds of locations to be able to find these. And you can see we have one right here, and you're going to be able to see them on your minimap whenever they spawn. As in Dragonflight, when you pop this into the ground, you're actually going to be able to have other people hook into it as well. It's a little hard to test exactly how many can pick these up, but these can turn into all kinds of materials. I imagine that this is going to be something that turns into some kind of potential raid farm, or at least a group farm, because you can actually farm quite a lot of these. And another thing is the fact that they're warbound, so you can collect, once you're level 80, all the ones that you have, you could technically put them over on another character and then just level with just this, because every single one that you actually put into the ground is going to give you experience if you're leveling up. But that's kind of besides the point. But these are going to be here, and I imagine when there's a lot of people here, the spawn rates are going to be pretty ridiculous. I'm very interested to see how maybe busted this is going to be on launch. Obviously, we don't really know how crazy that's going to be yet. If it's crazy and you're currently watching this video experiencing it, I hope it's great. I might be here myself. But to talk to you guys a little bit about how it works in a talent tree, where you will find it is under botany. It'll actually say right here, learn to plant and cultivate seeds at Beledar's bounty in Hello Fall. And as you go in here, you'll find this particular tree. This is something that you have to learn first, because otherwise you can't actually unlock the next, subspecialization. So once you've put 10 points into it, you'll be able to unlock your first one. This is the one that's mulching, but we're talking about specifically the seeds in this case. And you can see here, for every major one, expand your knowledge of the verdant seeds found in Castle Gar, allowing you to find them more often. These seeds can be planted, again, it says Beledar's bounty in Hellfall. Now, there are 5 major points. These smaller ones gives you perception, finesse, deafness, and more perception. But here you will see you are now able to collect crystalline verdant seeds while gathering crystallized herbs. And then here, irradiated verdant seeds while gathering irradiated herbs. Here, spore-fused verdant seeds while gathering spore-fused herbs. And then for the last one here, your cultivation experience has taught you potent techniques, allowing you to find all varieties of verdant seeds more often while gathering. So what this will do, and I can show you guys here, there's a couple different versions of herbs. This one, altered, you're not going to be able to get seeds for this because it doesn't say so in the specialization trees, but crystallized, spore fused, and irradiated are the ones you're going to be able to get. Now, out in the open world, you can obviously find these, but these are supposed to serve as kind of a bonus, or once you've gathered enough of them, you can put together a raid group and all farm together. And that's basically everything that this system has to offer. I hope that it's not going to be so broken that you know, if you put together a group of 30 or 40 people, you can actually all mine it. If it's anything similar to Dragonflight, then it's probably going to be around 10 people that can hit one herb before it disappears. And obviously, if it takes a certain amount of time, it's just going to despawn a couple of minutes after it's been touched the first time or picked the first time. But either way, I think this is a good way to do it because the rich soil was kind of scattered all over the place and the spawn rates were pretty bad, which is another thing. I really hope that these are not terrible spawn rates because I've leveled Herbalism and also mining, but Herbalism I've leveled to max before, and you actually start getting these seeds quite a lot, especially when you have this close to maxed out. So if you can't even use them at a reasonable pace, then it's not going to feel very good. But either way, this video was just to give you guys a little bit of an understanding into seeds and the potential power of what they can be in the War Within. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Again, if you have any questions, make sure that you drop those down in the comments below. And as always, I'll see you on the next one.